Good morning, bunny friends. How are you? This is Christy or Miss Bikini Buns. I am here on a Monday morning. It is July 28th, 5:11 in the morning. I don't know the temperature, but it's a little warm. But good thing I have AC. Today is the first day of my work for the new school year. So I've been talking about it a lot. While I'm talking, I'll be making my drink. So from Safeway, key lime carbonated water. And I'm a little excited. We have a meeting at 8:30. And I hope it doesn't last that long. And then we're supposed to be from 8:30 to 2:30 is when we get paid. So but I'm hoping the meeting part will be like 2 hours, and then we can use the rest of the time for ourselves in our classroom, because contrary to popular belief, teachers just don't sit in their classroom and sip on Starbucks and watch K-dramas. No, that ain't what we do. There's many different things that teachers do behind the scenes and all by ourselves. We don't have consistent help. For me, I don't have any help. It's a one-woman show in my classroom. So when people think we don't deserve it, our pay, yes, I deserve it. I do everything. I copy things myself. I laminate things myself. I create the labels myself. I do everything. I do not have any educational assistant or any kind of aid or anything. It's just me. So once again, the Genesis from Legion, not sponsored. The collagen from Revive, and the fiber from Revive. No, not sponsored, but just want to share what I use. When you're on the GLP-1 journey, it is recommended that you have some kind of fiber, because that will help you with the process, because the GL1P helps with the like tirzepatide helps with the slowing of the processes in your gastrointestinal tract. So that will help you keep you regular. And let me tell you, it keeps me regular, because if you see my chart, it just says, yes, I've done a BM every day. So anyway, I guess that's too much information for you, but it's good to know if you plan to do your own journey. So last night I told you that I was going to go to the gym early in the morning, but then I decided that, since I will normally go to the gym after work, it is time to start. Just jumping all in and just going to the gym like I normally do after work. So that is what I'm going to do, except for Friday, because Friday we have a school function, the meet and greet, and that will happen during the times I would normally go to the gym. So I have to try to go early that morning so I don't have to think about it and not get scolded by my coach. Yeah, I got a little bit scolding because I didn't do anything last week. Oh, but it's okay. It already happened. Can't change the past. But yeah, I got scolding. Light scolding. Don't get me wrong. She never but she just gave me, the So yeah, that's what I plan to do today. Get things ready to prepare to go to work for the drive. Go to work, have that meeting, meet the new interim vice principal, see all my colleagues, and then tomorrow is when everybody comes back, and then I get to see my grade level colleagues, and then after I'm going to work in my room, hopefully, for a long time, and then going to the gym and then coming home. So during the day, I might stop in and check in and then share that with you later on. And we'll see how it goes. Just thinking positively. Remember I told you I had some personal issue. So that will hopefully be resolved this week. And not really thinking about it because honestly, that is not my problem. That is someone else's problem. And I can't do anything because I never did anything wrong. I really didn't. It was someone else's issue. And I just wish people would just listen to me. Just listen to me. Look at my little dog. He listens to me. And he has like the greatest life. I mean, he has his own bed. He takes all of the bed. Anyway, I digress. So I hope you all have a good day. I'm kind of rambling because I'm kind of excited and nervous and anxious to start this new year, and I will see you later during the day. So see you in a bit. Hey bunnies, it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I am checking in. It is 10:54 a.m. I finished my meeting and here I am in class preparing the students' things. I'm doing a lot of labeling and getting stuff ready. Right now I don't have the AC on because when I came in this morning, I turned it on, went to my meeting, came back, and it was freezing. So, I mean, it's a good thing, but I can't work if it's freezing. So right now it's off, and oh, there's so much things to do, and just need to breathe, and it'll be okay. So I'll check in with you later. My next plan is to eat lunch pretty soon. I need to eat lunch, and then a little later on in the day, I'll check in to say that I'm going to the gym. So see you later. Bye. Hello, bunny friends. Just dropping in to say that I am on my way to the gym. It's about 15 minutes away from where I work. Today was very productive. I got a lot done. Tomorrow's the official day for school to start. Can't wait. Kind of feeling overwhelmed though, but that's good because I got a lot of things done. Still got lots more to go. Still got to do my prepare all those meeting agendas, at least a template, and the other kind of documents that template to, and update all the things so it reflects this school year. Boy, it is now 2:11, so I'm gonna go now so I don't it doesn't mess with my other schedule because I like to be home by a certain time, and also I don't like to have the to mix in with the after work crew because it may be getting kind of busy. So here I am. Sorry, I'm kind of like out of breath because I didn't turn on the air conditioner, so it's kind of hot. So I will check in with you when I leave the gym. So right now I'm going to start the car, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy. I just finished my what did I do today? My back workout and my cardio on the elliptical for about 45 minutes with the HIIT. Oh, it is hot in here. Well, I'm gonna it was a good workout. Since it's been a while since I've been in the gym, I decided to go a little lighter than normal, but with, you know, kind of an intensity of, you know, going slow and feeling the reps. Yeah. But I mean, I had a good day today. I'm gonna kind of end my night here as I am on my way home because I feel like I don't know if I'll have time to do it when I get home. So today was good. Today was good. It was good. Went to work, laminated some things, got the students' name tags done. I previously done it before, but I forgot the lunch barcode. So I had to like do it all over again over the weekend. And since it was already ready, decided to just do it because school didn't start yet. You know, you might as well do it right the first time, right? So that's what I try to teach my students. So I should follow what I preach. So got that done. Had my meeting. It was only for 2 hours. It was very good, nice and brief, very informative, but very brief. And then the rest of the time I could spend in my classroom, finishing up on things to do. So that's what I did. So I worked on labeling their student planners, and I worked on, what else did I work on? Oh boy, can't even think. I worked on oh yeah, I did I had to make a list of all the meetings that we have this year, and like you know, designate what type it was, and things like that, because that helps me figure out like what kind of agenda I might need for that meeting, because we have like a data driven instruction cycle kind of meeting, which we do during our teacher study times, or our PLC, our professional learning community, or same thing, different name. And so that helps me knowing what kind of meeting is coming up during the year, so I'm prepared. So that was important to do. So that took a while because I had to cross-check with, you know, different kinds of calendars in order to make it. Then I had to make sure I was designating the right things, and you know, all that good stuff. So I got that done. I was happy, and then labeled their student attendance cards and their cumulative folders. And then decided, you know what, it's time to go. So about 2 o'clock I decided to go, because I was there since 7:30, and I worked straight through. So I'm like, I gotta go. So I went to the gym, had a good session in the gym. You know, I love that gym. That gym is so awesome, because you just do what you gotta do. No one bothers you. You don't have to wait for equipment. And if you do have to wait for equipment, it's not that long. There's no ego. Nobody strutting around, acting like they, you know, somebody, or somebody not wearing the flimsy clothes just to show off. You know what I mean, yeah, in those commercial gyms. But I love this gym so much. It's like, it's my home gym. I feel so happy being at this gym, because I just feel like I belong. I mean, everyone minds their own business, but I mean, don't get me wrong, nobody is like grumpy, but we all just, you know, there for a mission. The mission is to get healthy and to support one another if you need it. If you don't need it, you know that, you know, even though I don't know you, I can call on you if I need a spot or something, because everyone's trying to help each other. You know, nobody is trying to ego lift and try to make tantaran kanya. So if you don't know what tantaran, that means like they don't like show off. Yeah. So we don't have that kind at this gym, and that's what I like. And it's been steady like that ever since I joined back in 2022. So I just love coming to this gym. It's the people from the top, which are the owners. They're the ones who set the tone, and they enforce that tone. And it's been like a steady environment of that kind of feeling, a feeling of like, you know, you just belong. So yeah, anyway, so that's my favorite gym in the island, and I just love going there all the time. So let's see. So tomorrow is the first day back, like I keep saying. We have those, you know, opening school year meetings where we all talk about, you know, the vision and what our goals are, and, you know, so we're all on the same page, you know, getting the students to be successful and to get them on grade level, you know. So, you know, the rah-rah, let's go get them kind of speeches and things. Oh, and then after that, we're gonna try. interim principal said he was going to try to get us done as soon as he could, so we could work in our classrooms, because the following day we have a professional development that will last pretty much the whole day. So that's going on. And then Thursday and Friday is teacher work days. We can work in our classroom, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm excited to go back, see everybody, see my students from last year, meet my new students for this year. I have some students who I've had their brothers or sisters in the past, so it'll be interesting to see how their personalities are this year. So I don't think I'll come back on later today, because I have to work on my teacher planner and put those dates into my teacher planner so they don't conflict with anything like field trips, or so it's just all in one central area. So I have to do that for my planner. I was planning to do it last week, but my planner stickers didn't show up until recently, and then when it finally did show up, I was just so brain dead that I did not want to even work on it. So that's where that's been, and that's what I plan to do the rest of the night after I shower and eat dinner and my dessert, which, don't get me wrong, my dessert consists of blueberries and Greek yogurt. So I consider that my dessert. It's very good dessert too. So, ooh, it's hot in this car without the AC. So it's 93 degrees outside at 4:36 in the afternoon. And it was a good day going back. It was a good first day going back. I think this is the first time in 22 years of teaching that I feel at a good place to open my classroom. Now, I still have to plan the activities that I'm going to do for the first 2 weeks of school. I still need to get their student forms and stuff all ready to go for the meet and greet on Friday. I have those little things, but in the past I would have those things to do plus more. And then this time the environment of the room is ready. Things are copied off like they're supposed to, and I am in such a better place preparation wise that I have ever been in the past. So honestly, I'm very surprised at that. But it takes honestly, it can't I have to streamline it I streamlined it over the years, because I don't know, when you're a new teachers, if you're out there, learn how to filter. Learn how to filter. I mean, yes, you do need to listen to what's going on, and you do need to comply with what they say. But if you feel strongly about what you want to do, and you really know that that's the best course of action for your students' needs, then you go in that direction. Because when I was beginning as a new teacher, I just went with the flow. I tried to do so many things at once. Nothing was really working. And, people were doing this and this, and I tried to do this and that and all the other things. And I was just overwhelmed. And then now I'm, it does take experience where it's like, you know what? I don't need to do this. They don't need to do this. This doesn't work. How do I know? Because I've done it for the past 10 years your way, and now I'm going to do it my way. And then when I do it my way, because in my heart I know that they're going to learn it better this way, guess what? They learned it better that way. So I guess in a nutshell, you do you. If you truly come from a place of, that you observe your students' behaviors, their patterns and how they learn, then you do the methods and instruction that they need. You don't need all these bells and whistles and all these complicated things, because honestly, well, for me, my little ones, they're not even at that point of doing all these all these other things. They're still trying to learn the basic. How can you do all these other things if they don't have the foundation and the basic? Yeah, granted, you're going to have 2 or 3 that can do all the other things, but what about the rest of your class who's going, like, I don't know what you're doing, and then you end up doing it for them. So in order for them to learn, you need to teach them from the beginning, step by step, about what it's supposed to look like and how they're supposed to do it themselves. I know it's difficult. With the school I'm at, it's not very we have a lot of challenges. Let's just put it that way. We have a lot of academic challenges, economic challenges, social challenges. So it makes learning very difficult. Sometimes academics is not the first priority in my students' families. But you know what? It's when they come to my classroom, it is a priority, and they need to learn that. And although they might not receive the same emphasis at home in my class, you are going to learn it one way or another at your own pace. So that's all I want to say, and I hope all of you have a good night and a wonderful sleep. Hopefully I will get more than 5 hours of sleep. So remember, if I can do hard things, you can do hard things. Together we can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. Aloha, and I'll see you tomorrow, bunnies.